Before moving to the initial video, I want and had a two heart chat with you guys. And the first thing I want to tell you about is I want you all to get some initial and nice knowledge from this audiobooks that I am providing so that you can grow in your life. And by subscribing and giving us a little appreciation, we will be able to make more content like that, and so that we as a community and as a group can grow together. I will let you know about the new books I'm posting, and the audiobooks I'll be giving in a few months or days. I don't know actually whatever time it's take, but it has so much to do with what you guys want and what want. Look, we both are at a stage where we all want to grow. So, if you guys can provide us some value, so I promise you that I will take care of the needs and the requests of you. And I will make sure that every single audiobook I post gives you some knowledge, some content, and some clarity in your life so that you can grow bigger and have a very grateful and healthy life. If you ever had a client and you think that they have potential to draw out from money, but you just kind of suck at the conversation and they really don't like the way you talk, or whatever the reason is, you think that you suck at negotiating, bro, you're seriously at the right place, because here I'm going to read chapter 18 of the book Build on Talk by Rachmani, which says how to negotiate. And trust me, this one has changed my life. And if I tell you a little secret, I'm very bad at negotiating, and this helps me a lot. So today I'm not sharing a audiobook, but actually I'm sharing a little secret of mine. So let's get ahead into it. If you want someone's money, show them how you can make their money work for them. How do you negotiate with someone? Negotiating is a game with just one rule: managing the power shift. What does it mean and how does it work, you ask? Simple. Make the other person feel like they are winning. And when do people feel like they are winning? Then they feel powerful. So, negotiating is nothing but a psychological ego game. While negotiating, people want to feel that they are smarter than you. So, all you have to do is stroke the other person's ego. Make them feel they have got the better of you. How do you do that? By shifting the power dynamic. This means that you make the other person feel more than you. You do it by first talking about the deal, then shifting the conversation to hype up the other person. Ask them questions: what do you think my worth is? What kind of premium should I recommend? Should I charge 10x to other people because I have 10x followers? You start putting things in perspective. You make them feel valued. Once you start doing that, you can sell them a tree. For me, it's not about money, it's about time. If I take out time for someone else, I can make sure that rewarded is higher than what I did get if I spend it on what I love doing. One thing to always keep in mind is to never state your price first. Let the other person quote something. What is it, you ask? Because if you are the one to state a price first, then you have to stick to it. Then you will have to negotiate on the basis of the perks and the prices. Let's say I charge 1 lakh to work on the speech. Some people would say, bro, that's too much. I will tell them to find someone else. But I know that I have 10 people ready to pay me 90,000 for a speech. That's why I have increased it to 10 lakhs. Let's say the other person says that I really want to work with you, but I don't have that budget. So you say, okay, instead of three reasons, I will do four revisions for you. Instead of giving you 2 hours of my time, I will give you 3 hours of my time. You prepare to deliver that speech as well. You will keep on adding benefits, but you do not reduce the price. Focus on how you are making that person feel. If they feel like you are doing something extra for them, like the power is shifting in their hands, they will think that guy is bringing so much value. Let's give him what he's asked for. He is the best, that's why he is charging this much. Tell them I'm charging X amount, not just because I'm the best and I have done so many things, but because my time is limited. Give the person the power to decide whether or not to hire you, but never make them feel like you're open to negotiating for your fee. You have to make the other person feel like that would be an absolute no from your side. You tell them if they think someone else can do it, then the great, let them do it. It's called comparison analysis. You compare yourself with the other people in the market. Apart from disclosing your price first, you tell them everything else. If you do a price comparison, then people will consider the one who is cheaper. Then there is no value in you, right? You have to make them see the value you are generating instead of the price you are charging. Back in 2014, I wanted to advise Jaguar Land Rover on their social media campaign on Facebook and Google. When I went to their office as a college student, I told them I love this car and that's why I want you to be on top of your game when you launch it. That's why I want you to be the first in Central India to get on a digital platform. Back then, nobody was actually doing so much on digital media. Jaguar asked me if I was selling them all this. I said I wasn't doing it to sign them on as my client. I was giving them advice because I had a dream that one day I would have this car. That's why me that's what made me tell them to do something no other car company was doing back in then, because I wanted to help them. They asked me what exactly I was offering them. I said I can tell you who exactly are their high net individuals living in a specific upmarket neighborhood. I can directly tag these people and show them ads, get their responses and their numbers and email IDs, and give you the details in the next 7 days. I told Jaguar that for a reach this marketing will have help you. You would have to get a billboard on a posh locality of for rupees 5 lakh a month. Even then, there is no guarantee that your target audience would notice the ad, or you would have to post an ad in a newspaper which would take like 2 lakhs per day. So what do you think? If I can give you that data in 7 days instead of a month, how much would that be worth to you? Because even if you spend 5 lakhs in a week, that would be better for you, because you did save 3 weeks during which time you could take another important decisions. So you tell me how much that is worth to you. I'm not doing this because I want 2000 rupees from you. I'm doing this because I genuinely love this car and one day dream of buying this car, and I would like it if I'm able to make this brand a leader in the market. That's why I'm doing it. With this, I've shifted the power to their hands. I have told them two things. You decide the price, and that I am not doing this because I want their money. I'm doing this because I genuinely love this car. They come up with a price and said we think we can take this trial basis and give you 1 lakh for it. At that time I just needed 23,000 rupees. Most of the people lose at negotiation because they come directly to the price. They straight away say that I will give you 15% discount. Why on earth would you give a 15% discount? There should be a reason. Give them the reason. First off, if you can't decide your price, that means you have done your homework wrong. You don't know your price, you don't know what your worth is. If you are not earning anything and you are getting 100 rupees, it is favorable for you, right? The problem with people is that they have no money, they have no clients, but think clients who will pay 50,000 are cheap. They only want those clients who can pay them 1 lakh. Bro, you don't even have 500 bucks. At least you are getting 50,000. Take it. One more thing to keep in mind is that you never negotiate in hurry. Negotiation is done with time, selling is done quickly. If you don't have time, that means you are selling, and if you don't get time, that means you are a bad salesman. Key takeaways: first rule of negotiation, power shift. Second rule of negotiation, power shift. And also, guys, I'll be looking forward for your lovely and beautiful comments and suggestions that what should I change in it so that I can get better at this. And thank you for being here and listen to this.